SMT Nation, we back. In today's video, we discuss this article. Do me a favor, check out the link in the description, read the article, and then kind of take in my commentary with it. So maybe after you watch this or something of that nature, see what your take is on this, because I'm interested to see what commonalities we have here and what things we differ on. All right, so 2023. We're going to have a huge year for T-Mobile. There's a lot of stuff for the upside. There are a lot of opportunities for them to capitalize on. And they're in the best position that the company's ever been. They've always operated from a position of weakness. I don't look at them that way anymore. I see them having some strength on their side, and they definitely have momentum. All right, so Q4 numbers are going to be disclosed officially here in a couple of weeks. And the position seems strong, right? T-Mobile has growth in multiple areas, traditional mobile network and customer growth, and then they also have their fixed wireless access 5G home. All right, so what are they going to focus on in 2023? Mentioned in this article from the Motley Fool, network leadership, right? Continue to operate from a position of strength. They've got the most 5G in the low band and the mid band, right? And they want to continue to work towards closing whatever perception gap exists between them and their competitors, namely Verizon. Additionally, they feel like they can not just market it as something they could take advantage of, but they really do feel like they can push that narrative to really convince people to leave, AT&T and Verizon. Now, the home internet coverage mentioned here, we feel really strongly that T-Mobile's going to reach the 7 to 8 million subscribers by 2025. I don't think that's going to be tough for them to do. They're adding somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000-600,000 net adds every quarter, and that's best in the industry. And that includes cable and fiber providers. So it's not the type of thing that we think, at least not from my side, I don't want to speak for everybody, but it's not the type of thing I think is just fly by night and it's just going to go away. I think that is going to continue. I think it's sustainable. 2023 should be a big year. Additionally, outside of that, I think they obviously are going to stabilize the churn, continue to stabilize it. Then, when it comes to mobile networks and wireless, the things have really matured, right? Not a lot of turnover unless it's coming from Verizon with churn. We saw that spike this year, or I should say in 2022. Even that we're expecting to kind of stabilize. I don't know, unless someone was to come up with like, a price hike or a fee addition, which we don't think can happen. At least I don't think Verizon could weather that storm if they were to do that. So I don't think there's going to be much for price hikes moving forward. It doesn't seem that way. There'll be a bunch of cost cutting going on in the companies. We see what T-Mobile's doing with their retail operations. They're completely eliminating parts of their business. But I do think that all that comes into play here. But the churn is going to be something to watch. Now the investor is probably liking where T-Mobile is going. They got a plan for share buybacks. They've got a plan to create more cash flow. They're looking to increase margins and become more profitable, right? And those things make them a strong buy. So the reason why I covered this video, or this article in this video, is because the investors are talking about a peak form T-Mobile that has yet to hit its full stride. So according to this article, T-Mobile is one of their top 10 stock buys or something. I don't know. Down at the bottom, it mentioned that, and it's great, and we recommend it or whatever. They usually see that with these investor articles, but I mean, there's just a lot of positive momentum going for T-Mobile now when it comes to things like this. And when we get that investor or that earnings conference here in a couple of weeks, and we see what T-Mobile does, then we'll know exactly what direction we're going. We're hoping to get some updates on like network spending, CapEx. We're hoping to get some disclosures. I don't know if we'll get anything about like churn rates with respect to the home internet. I want to know more about that. I want to know Magenta MAX adoption rate. I'd like to know about that. And then also how many free lines, but we probably won't get those questions asked and we probably won't get those answered because you know how that goes. But so it's kind of like twofold here. What do you guys think of this article, how it's written and what it covers? And actually, what would you ask T-Mobile at an earnings conference or earnings report? What would you ask them? Those would be my three questions. Is what is your T-Mobile home internet churn rate? Customers keeping it or getting rid of it after trying it. Also, how many customers are now on Magenta MAX? And the last thing is how many lines are free, because we know that a lot of their growth comes with these quarters where they offer free lines, right? And they really emphasize and drive it home, and they advertise it on their website. It's like buy two, get one free, So just some thoughts and some commentary there. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more, and turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the channel. And a big shout out to the YouTube members and the patrons for supporting me on these platforms and making content on this channel possible. Your creators need you now more than ever. Thank you all for all that you do. And that's it for this video. We shall see you soon on the next one. Peace.